Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. It's been a while, but it's Sunday morning and I wanted to make some French toast on challah bread. All right, so I'm going to show you what to do and hopefully you're going to like this. All right guys, let me show you what you need. It's real simple. So we're going to first start off with a loaf of the challah bread. Okay, I'd probably say it wrong. What you want to do though is I just did a couple of slices to show you. Cut the very ends off nice and thin. And then what you want to do is make nice thick slices. Okay, that's about an inch, I guess, thick. Okay, that's what you need to start. I'm going to start it with 5 eggs. You may have to add more, of the custard batter if you run out of it, but we're going to do 5 eggs to start. In this here, I have a half a cup of whole milk and a half cup of half and half. So it's a cup total, but it's half and half and milk. You can just use regular milk if you like. You don't need to add the half and half, but it makes it richer. I have a little bit of honey. I have about a tablespoon of vanilla. I have about a tablespoon, maybe and a half of brown sugar, and I have cinnamon. All right, so all you're gonna do now is you're gonna make your batter. Okay, so what you're gonna do is take your eggs, add your milk into it, and you wanna whisk this. Okay, you wanna whisk it all up. Get it all mixed in. Okay, and to this, now, you're gonna add your honey. You can, just as long as you get all your ingredients in, it really doesn't matter how you put them in. Just get them all in. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the vanilla. Took the wrong one? Okay, that's vanilla. Now this is the honey, which you may have to help. Actually, I'm gonna get a spoon because it's not coming out. You don't need the honey, it just gives it a little nice flavor. Okay, but you add that in. And again, you're gonna make sure this is all whisked in very nicely. Add in your brown sugar. Make sure that's nice and chopped up before you throw it in, or you're gonna have a hard time mixing it. Okay? Sorry, the dogs wanna eat too, so they're out there barking. And then to this, you just wanna add a little bit of cinnamon right to the batter. Okay, now, just mix this all good. Get it all whisked up. All right, and while I'm doing this, I'm going to finish getting it all whisked up and I'll meet you over at the stove. All right, guys, so I'm going to show you guys now what to do to make them. What you want to do is you first want to start out with a nice pan on medium heat. Get the pan nice and hot. Okay, you don't want it too high, you don't want it too low. You want it right in the middle. Okay, now what you want to do here, just give this a little whisk because you want that cinnamon to kind of incorporate in there. Make sure your hands are clean. I always tell you is wash your hands thoroughly, right? Okay, let that soak. You're going to flip it. Let that soak for a couple of seconds. All right, should have had a napkin. Hold on, stay right there. I'm gonna wipe my hands. All right, normally you clean your hands, all right? Make sure they're nice and clean. Now to this, what you wanna do, get your pan nice and hot. Here's how I do it. I put a little bit of vegetable oil because this is gonna help it not burn too much. Okay, just a little bit of the oil. And then you're gonna throw in some butter. And you're gonna let that melt, okay? And you wanna use this as your frying stuff, okay? You wanna fry it in oil and butter. And the reason, you can just do it in butter, but butter tends to burn, so the oil will actually keep it from burning. I actually put a lot of butter, so I'm gonna take a little bit of this out and use it, use it on the next batch. Okay, now from to here, guys, you're gonna let this, you're gonna drip it off, and you're gonna throw it right in the pan. Same with the next one. Okay, you're gonna soak it up. Because these are very big slices, you wanna do 2 at a time. Okay, now to this, just stay right there. I'm going to just wash my hands and I'm going to come back. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. What I like to do, and again, you don't have to do it, but it gives it a nice crunch and a nice flavor. You're going to take your cinnamon while it's in the pan. You're going to add a little bit of cinnamon on top and a little bit of regular sugar. Okay? And you're going to let this cook now for about 3 minutes on each side. Okay? When I go to flip it, I'll show you what it's supposed to look like, and then we can finish them up and taste it. All right, guys, it's been about 3 minutes, okay, on medium heat, and it looks like it's going to be ready to flip. Hopefully they are. Okay, there you go, look. Nice, beautiful golden color. Whoop. Okay, this one could have cooked a little bit more, so you can let that go. Now, again, what I like to do is I like to add a little bit more on the other side of the cinnamon and the sugar. It just gives it a really nice crunch, and it kind of caramelizes as it heats up. All right, so I am going to finish the rest of these. Now, again, like I said, I only started out with 5 eggs. That was a really large piece of bread that I had. So I added a few more eggs and a little bit of milk and half, and the ingredients again. You don't have to add all the ingredients, but I did add 2 more eggs to that because I think I'm gonna need more of the batter. All right, so I'm gonna finish cooking these up and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. All right, guys, so this is the finished products. All right, so we have here your collard bread French toast. What I do is I did put a little bit of powdered sugar on it. You don't have to, but it just looks pretty, especially if you're serving it like to guests or something. Now I have some nice maple syrup here, and I put a little bit of raspberries. You don't have to. Again, it's just for presentation, right? And this is what it should look like. It's really, really good. So I do like a little bit of syrup on mine, even though it's sweet. You just want to put a little bit, okay? And now let's give it a taste. All righty, here we go. It's got a little crunch because of the sugar and the cinnamon. Ready? Good. It's delicious. It really is. My suggestion is if you don't have challah bread, do a brioche bread, maybe like an apple cinnamon brioche. They sell them in all the bakeries and supermarkets now. And this is really good. So you can make it with some bacon, sausage, fruit, and it's really a delicious breakfast. It looks pretty if you're gonna serve it to people. All right, so I hope you enjoyed, and happy Sunday, and I'll see you guys next time.